Hi, welcome. If you are here on this collective wave, you have shifted timelines. And I have a very powerful message coming through about what to do now. Hi, my name is Aria, and this is my channel, Tancharya. This is a message that came through for me personally, and it was one of the most powerful messages that I've heard in a while, in the sense that it actually has helped me to shift and ground into this new timeline. We are / have been working on ascending into fifth dimensional consciousness, meaning we have been trusting our intuition a lot. We have been doing a lot of surrender, a lot of just letting go. But there's kind of this friction as we're moving forward of kind of veering in and out of 5D consciousness, 4D consciousness, and kind of just sitting there and creating a lot of frustration, creating a lot of density, creating a lot of just what's the point? I've been doing this for so long. What is the point? Why? I'm tired, I'm done, I am frustrated, I am confused, all of the feelings. Know that you have shifted timelines, and these feelings coming up are remnants of the ego trying to keep you in the past timeline. This timeline, we do not operate from the mind anymore. It will not work. We must fully surrender to heart, fully surrender to soul. And I know you've been told this over and over, and that's what you've been doing, but this time is different. This time, we really, truly are letting go. If you don't know what your path is, if you don't know where you're going, if you're frustrated about money, about maybe lower chakra related things such as a home and just living your life and bringing in abundance in an aligned way and all of that, if you're feeling frustrated about that, shift into your presence, okay? Those frustrations that are coming up are going to keep you looping in lower vibrational timelines. You will never find the answers from the mind, from the place that is feeling frustrated. The place that is feeling frustrated is not going to bring you the answers needed in this higher timeline. What will bring you the answers is the present now moment. Surrendering to soul. Now, I'm not saying surrendering to soul in this very moment will give you all of the answers. I'm saying you will realize that there is a whole new world beyond what the mind is telling you, realizing that everything the mind is bickering about actually doesn't matter as much as you think you do. And you've also grown a lot more than you think you have. See that and take a moment and really see the growth and integrate all of the parts of you that you've been working on. See yourself in your entirety and realize, wait, I'm not that anymore. I'm not those worries anymore. I'm not those fears anymore. That no longer serves me anymore. And while I've been doing this for a long time of seeing what no longer serves me, now we're really getting to a point of being like, okay, let's really let go. This message specifically, I'm feeling a lot of twin flame energies from this message. The last little things that are still pegging you in your mind from the old timelines of thinking about your twin and thinking about just any sort of little worries that are like the last little things that are still going on. You've done all this healing, but there's still this last little bit. Now is the time that you are being asked to just let go. And by letting go, just simply come into presence. If you haven't read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, this will completely shift everything for you. I don't even really like books. I love The Power of Now. And if you have read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, utilize those teachings now more than ever. For this time in your journey and your timeline shift is very tedious, because it's kind of like the moment before you fully fallen into 5D consciousness, and there's things starting to pull you back. Let yourself rest and relax during this time, and let yourself kind of do whatever you want, whatever is fun for you. Because if you do things because you feel forced to, because you feel like you need to create something in order to receive this, to receive that, those are areas where the mind is still trying to tug you back. And again, you're going to end up looping, which is part of the process. I get it. I've been there. But we're ascending into a space that we've never experienced before, at least perhaps not in this lifetime. So what the mind is trying to tell you to do or trying to figure out, it's just not gonna work anymore. And I understand how much sense the mind can make, and how much the mind can be like, the mind does the mind thing. The ego wants to continue to create. But see if you can become aware that these last little bits that are pecking at you are still the mind doing the mind thing. If you don't know what to do next, what to do now, it's much better just to sit in silence, to sit in quietness, or just to even just watch TV. I've been called to watch TV lately because it's an activity that is allowing the energies to settle, allowing me to relax, allowing me to just not be constantly trying to figure this thing out, and trying rather than being. And TV is just one example, but what I'm saying is, don't be afraid to do something that seems mindless or unaligned. Just follow right now. This is your message. Follow what feels good. Follow what's fun. Follow your pleasure. Follow your bliss in each and every little moment. Go have a cup of cacao whenever you want to. Go read a book. Just take it slow right now, because a lot is shifting, and it's important that you're kind of in this quiet space to be present whenever the mind does come up, so you can continue to kind of teeter back into the 5D. All right. I'm gonna pull one card from the Starseed Oracle deck for funsies. Highest love and lights, I'm asking now, please, for a message for this collective wave, for this timeline shift, please, to help us assist in moving through these energies coming through right now. Hey, we got... Sorry guys, my video actually cut off right then. iPhone storage full, so I had to go through and delete some stuff, which is super symbolic. I'm quite literally releasing old data and old information, which is cool. But anyways, back to the cards. So we got not for everyone, embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Not for everyone. Guys, if you're on this journey and you're fully following and trusting your intuition, you're following your distinct energetic frequency, which is not the same as anyone else's. So yes, you're probably gonna face the energies of feeling like you're weird because you're doing something unique to anyone else. If everyone were following this path, everyone would be weird because it's not normal. It's out of the norm of the collective. So yes, that's why we're doing this, so we can be weird, so we can be unique. And there can be a lot of frustration and pain on this journey of just feeling like an alien and feeling, you know, like we're starseeds and like there's aliens in that way, but feeling just like a complete alien to the earth and feeling just truly weird and maybe ashamed of who we are and not knowing how to bring that into the earth. And straight up, guys, you just do it. Embrace it. Embrace it. Look in the mirror and look at yourself and be weird and be quirky. And even if it's awkward at first, make it a practice to embrace it and be like, thank God for me, because why not? Why not embrace it? And you know, think of all the people that you have followed along your journey, or that have made big changes and big impacts in life. They've embraced their core frequency. They've embraced their weirdness and their quirks. Guys, I feel like I don't have any normal, practical, anything to offer anyone. Even in the spiritual community, I'm like, how do I serve? And I know this is me doing that right now, but I still feel like I don't know how to be like the other creators. I just posted light codes on my Instagram today, and like, I feel like they're weird. I feel like they are just like not like anyone else's light codes, which is so silly because they're light codes. They're meant to be unique, and you know, but that's something I face and I get it. But the cards are telling us we're not for everyone. Let's embrace our weirdness. I definitely feel like I'm not for everyone, but you guys are watching this, so maybe I'm for you. Maybe we could be friends. And then the next one is Star Keeper. Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. You guys, this has been huge for me this week, and really huge for me my whole journey, but I didn't listen to the guidance to ground for a lot of my journey because I was having so much fun in the upper chakras. But now, as of this week, I've been like, okay, I can't not ground anymore. I must ground. If you are like me, you probably are similar in that we do a lot of work in the upper chakras, and a lot of awakenings have happened in those spaces, and we receive a lot of information here, but then there's this energy of feeling stuck because it's like, okay, how do I move forward? I don't even know how to navigate this earth plane. Ground. A lot of the questions we have and the confusion we have can be so simply solved by just grounding. It's kind of like everything that we're trying to figure out in the mind, by balancing that out. Those codes wanted to come through, guys. By balancing that out with grounding, we are literally becoming the embodiment of these energies that are coming through. If you guys are like me, you may feel a bit like you're kind of in between worlds of like, you have all of these energies coming through, but you don't even know how to explain them out loud. A lot of times you don't even know how to really what you've been through or what you've experienced, or how to tell someone. So the version of you that expresses itself can kind of be like word vomit when you try to explain this, or you really show up as a limited version of yourself or as a past version of yourself around others because you don't even know how to embody this yet. Guys, all we have to do is ground, and in this new timeline, that's what we're being asked to do. And know that by grounding, we are literally like filtrating these energies down our chakra system, down into Gaia, not only helping ourselves, but literally helping the planet to ascend. We are literally bringing light codes down into Gaia and helping to raise her up, to raise her frequencies. And trust that by doing this, you will be rewarded. You will be taken care of. There is no way that you will not be taken care of in this timeline. And by doing this work, I promise you, this work is important. And the mind may tell you that you need to go do this or do that, or try to pull you away from this journey because of lack mentality or scarcity or any of that. Shoo, shoo, shoo. We're grounding now, and we are trusting this process, and we are trusting these energies that are coming through in our journey. Again, knowing that by doing this powerful sacred work, we absolutely will be taken care of. I can promise you that. And thank you so much for doing this work. I love you. I see you. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Aria. Please subscribe if you like this kind of content. Thank you guys.